Hey guys, so I hope you're enjoying these Torchwood reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing episode 7 and episode 8 of series 1. If you haven't already watched the previous 3 episodes, where I review episodes 1 to 6, then please go and check those out. I'm recording this bit before I've watched any, it's on my telly now. Again, I'm in pyjamas in bed, because again, it is an obscenely late time at night. I don't know why, but I feel like watching Torchwood at night. Is that weird? Episode 7 is called Greeks Bearing Gifts, and the synopsis is, Toshiko is given an alien pendant which enables her to hear other people's thoughts, and episode 8 is called They Keep Killing Susie, so Susie from episode 1 is back then. And it says, when the word Torchwood is daubed in blood at a murder scene, the investigation leads back to a familiar face. So somehow, Susie from episode 1 comes back, and we know how shook I was at that plot twist, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to watch episode 7 now, Greeks Bearing Gifts, and I'll get back to you with my thoughts when I've watched it. Okay, so I just finished watching episode 7, Greeks Bearing Gifts. I don't have time to watch episode 8 tonight, so I'm going to go to bed and watch episode 8 in the morning. Episode 7! I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really liked it. So, Toshiko gets given a necklace, a pendant, by a woman who was played by, I don't know the actor's name, but the woman who played Janie in My Family, if you've watched My Family, that's who played this woman. And I don't really like saying spoilery things, but I mean, I've probably said a lot of spoilery things over the past few episodes, but I really liked it. So this pendant gives her the ability to read minds. It's another one of those this could happen thing, like what would happen if someone was given the ability to read minds. Like, one thing I've noticed with Torchwood is that they really make you question things. She finds out a lot of things that her friends don't want her to know. You can really see my bedside light. Oh, it's so bright. But then it doesn't explain, because she can't read Jack's, but then he does communicate telepathically with her at the end, so I don't know. But obviously she finds out a lot of things that she doesn't really want to find out, and it's really horrible. Also, she has a relationship with this woman, so Tosh and this other woman kiss, have sex, that kind of thing. It was an interesting relationship. I kind of wish they'd have played on it a bit more, but obviously with the reveal of the woman being... Can I be spoilery? Shall I just be spoilery? The woman being an alien and a murderer at that. Obviously their relationship couldn't continue, and Jack had to do what Jack had to do. There was this scene at the end between Tosh and Jack where they're sat on a bench and just talking about it, and she's crying, and it's such a wonderful scene. Jack and Tosh's relationship, I love it. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed the episode, and Tosh is definitely one of my favourite characters. She's probably the only character I actually like at the minute. Ianto, again, we haven't seen enough of him. Owen I still don't like. Gwen I did like, and now I don't really like her that much, but I have a feeling I'm gonna start liking her again, so it's all very, very confusing. And Jack, I am kind of on the fence with, because I've seen him in Doctor Who first, so it's a bit weird. Also, I said at the beginning of these reviews that I was going to be watching Torchwood and Doctor Who together in the timeline. I've changed my mind. Because this is my first time watching Torchwood, I've decided to just binge watch all 4 seasons. I'll see you guys in the morning, but it will be about 5 seconds for you, and we'll talk about episode 8. Okay guys, so surprise, surprise, it's been a full day since I watched episode 7 of Torchwood. It's now, guess what, a really late time at night, and I've got to work in the morning, but I've got just about time to watch episode 8 of Torchwood. So I will watch episode 8 now, then I will tell you what I thought, and that will be it for this episode. Okay, so I just finished episode 8, They Keep Killing Susie, and I don't really have too much to say about it, to be honest. I don't think it was a bad episode, but I don't think it was a particularly great one either. I think it was just one of those filler episodes, I like to call them, but I think it set the tone. I don't know if that's the right word for future episodes. I think that's going to be a recurrence, especially with Ianto at the end saying that's the thing about gloves, they come in pairs. Is that explored again? I don't know, I hope so. But it was an okay episode. So the basic premise is Susie from episode 1 comes back, which is a great throwback, even though we're only on episode 8. But it's pretty cool, and she's had it planned all along, basically. That's pretty much the whole premise of the episode, to be honest. Not much character development because the episode was centered around Susie, really. There was a bit of character development with Gwen and with Jack, especially. And were Jack and Ianto flirting at the end of that one? Like, I know they do eventually become a couple, or at least sleep together or whatever. I know that that's one of the things I knew before starting the show. If this is the start of their romance, don't know if it is, it sort of seemed to come out of thin air. And then at the end of this episode, they were just like, we have 10 minutes on the stopwatch. There's a lot of things you can do with stopwatches. Meet me in my office, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that kind of thing. I kind of feel like if this is the start of their relationship, that it's come out of nowhere. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna like their relationship. I hope I do anyway. But I just feel like it's come out of nowhere in this episode. Like I said, it's first thoughts. I've never seen it before. So when I do a rewatch in the future, which I'm sure I will, my opinion will probably change on all of this. But I would just say average episode, good acting, some nice callbacks, and not much else I can really say on it. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, if you've been watching the whole series kind of thing that I'm doing. The next episode will be episodes 9, me watching episodes 9 and 10 and my thoughts on them. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and also, once I've done my episode 9 and 10 review next week, I'm going to group episodes 11, 12 and 13 together. Because although it is the season finale, episode 13, I don't know if there's any point doing a video all on its own with that. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. And then obviously we'll be on to season 2. So I don't know if this is going to continue to be a weekly thing, but I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope it's making sense. Like I said, they're not really well thought out reviews. It's just my first thoughts after I finish each episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye!